Okay, it's recording. What's
Okay.
your name?
Mike Abel.
I hope this can hear. What did you branch in?
I'm in the Army Reserves.
What was your ranking?
I am currently a first sergeant. Yeah.
How long did you serve?
I've been in the Army for 21 years and 3 months.
Tell me the scariest thing you experienced.
The scariest thing I experienced was when I was in Afghanistan in 2003 and 4.
Mm-hmm.
I was in a village, and there was an explosion outside of the village, and one of my good friends was out there, and we didn't know what happened exactly, so it was pretty scary when we were driving out there to figure out what was going on, which he ended up being killed by a booby trap, along with 6 other people that day. So
That seems pretty scary.
mm-hmm.
What is a few things you are proud of?
I'm proud of the multiple times that I've gone overseas, 3 times to Afghanistan, once to Iraq, where I have been in charge of people and been able to bring them home safely. Out of those almost 5 years overseas, we've lost 4 people that were killed in action. So the fact that everyone that I have been in charge of has been able to come home safely is one of my prouder accomplishments.
I would say that would probably be pretty good that a lot of them came home. What did you enjoy the most?
I enjoy the camaraderie and the sense of family that you gain from being in the military. It's all sorts of different types of people that you deal with, and that doesn't really matter whenever it comes down to some type of situation. Everybody has each other's back, and there's no racial issues or sexist issues or things like that. It's all, I mean, everybody is the same across the board.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell me what it was like to be in combat.
Some days it's really terrifying. Some days it's not too bad. It's just like being here. It just depends what's going on and where you're at. We did trips out to local villages and did some medical clinics and took out soccer balls and toys to the kids, and that's a lot of the stuff that you don't see on the news. It's all usually the downside of what's going on, the collateral damage that may happen during an airstrike, or somebody getting blown up by an IED or things like that. But there's a lot of stuff that we do out there that helps people that doesn't get reported. As far as the bad days, you just never know, what's going to happen. It could be just a normal day, and then all of a sudden, anything could happen. The people that you were talking to yesterday might start shooting at you the next day, or there could be a bomb planted on the road. very stressful and tiring because you're always having to pay attention and be on that heightened sense of alert where you can spot something that's out of the ordinary.
Yeah, that'd be kind of pretty scary to never know what's gonna happen next.
Right.
Last question. Was it like what brought you to wanting to go into like the army?
Actually, it was just kind of a spur of the moment thing for me. My younger brother had got accepted to West Point, the military academy, and so he was home from school one summer, and I went up to Fort Leonard Wood to pick him up, brought him home for a couple weeks, and was taking him back, and I was like, I think I'm just going to stop in at the recruiter's office. And stopped and signed up that day. So I didn't really put a lot of forethought into it. But now that I look back on it, I wish I would have done it right out of high school instead of waiting so long. But I wouldn't trade the experience for the world. I mean, it's awesome. It's been 99% awesome.
Well, that's good.
The whole time. So
that's really good.